everyone, in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you 10 TED Talks that will change your life, or at least make you see things in a new perspective. Now, if you're unfamiliar with what TED Talks are, I'm gonna link their official website down in the description box, but in a nutshell, these are speeches given by a variety of different professionals from all over the world on a variety of different topics. Now, me making this video is kind of with the goal to get you inspired to check one or more of these videos out in the hopes that you will learn from it, grow from it, and better your life. Number 1, Why You Will Fail to Have a Great Career by Larry Smith. Now, this monsieur is a bit particular, and in the beginning I wasn't sure if he was being honest or not just because of his sarcastic and humorous tone, but believe you me, he is for reals, and he is not sugarcoating anything. He is going to talk to you about all the reasons and all the excuses we give ourselves into why we can't have a great and marvelous career and why we can't achieve our dreams and have all our accomplishments on a silver platter just for us. Number 2, Your Body Language Shapes Who You Are by Amy Cuddy. How you position yourself and your body postures has a lot to do with who you date, with your success in your career, in your life, at school, how you participate in class, how teachers and your peers see you, how you are perceived by an interviewer. And she just goes into detail how you can improve your body posture and your body language to get what you want and to just translate a better message about yourself to the world and to yourself, which is a very, very amazing and interesting point that she makes. Number 3, I Am Not a Monster, Schizophrenia by Cecilia Magot. Now, this is a personal favorite, and this talk has a special place in my heart because this lady talks about how she lived her life and how she was as a student living with schizophrenia. Just how she talks about her hallucinations, it makes you think again about reality. When all your senses betray you, what do? I highly recommend that you check this lady out. She is a huge inspiration to me. As a matter of fact, every patient that I've worked with that suffered with schizophrenia, paranoid schizophrenia, I admire their strength because it takes strength, not just medication, to just ignore what they see and what they hear and just get used to dealing with that and the stigma that comes with any mental illness. It's just, I'm gonna stop now. Another talk that is extremely dear to me, and I love this lady to bits. She is such a amazing speaker and powerful woman. I am talking about Esther Perel and her talk called Rethinking Infidelity, a talk for anyone who has ever loved. And from the title, you guessed it, she's going to talk about infidelity in marriage and cheating, and she goes into depth on just how it tears apart a couple and the reasons behind this infidelity and this break of trust, this severe break of trust. Her answers are really, I don't know, it's not what you expect. So I'm just gonna leave this one with a quote that she mentioned in her video that I found extremely wow, again, talks that will change your life for real. It's our imagination that is responsible for love and not the other person. On the lighter note, the next one is called Keep Your Goals to Yourself by Derek Sivers, and he's gonna talk about how you should zip it when you talk about and when you tell other people your goals and what you are going to do, because Derek says that by doing so, it will give you the false psychological feeling and biological feeling that you have accomplished the goals already, so you reduce your chances of actually achieving your goals. I feel like a lot of you is gonna like this next one. It is called Inside the Mind of a Master Procrastinator. If you watch TED Talks, you know this one's a classic. Tim Urban is just hilarious, and he describes procrastination and inside the mind of a master procrastinator by using 3 characters, namely the panic monster, the instant gratification monkey, and I think you. So if you are someone that struggles with this, with postponing things and always putting things to the last minute, this talk will just make you be like, yeah, I so do that. I do have the instant gratification monkey right there, and he's in control. The next talk is called How to Make Stress Your Friend by Kelly McGonigal. I believe this lady is a health psychologist that has been, preaching the whole stress is bad for you to all of her clients, all of her patients, until she realizes that by seeing stress as something extremely negative, you just quadruple or times 1,000 the effect that stress has on your psychological and mental well-being. So if you remember, in a few of my videos I mentioned to you that stress is not the enemy. A little bit of stress can actually be helpful and beneficial to you. Well, instead of calling me a liar and be like, Anna, where you get your facts, girl, well, from her. She has a point. Okay. Another great talk is called Unwavering Focus by Dan Pani, I think. This gentleman says that, have you ever told your kids or just students in general, focus, like concentrate and do your work? But then he goes and asks the question, has anyone ever taught you how to focus and how to concentrate? And how we always expect people to know how to do things without being taught how to do them. This is why I started my channel, because I asked the dumb question to my teacher, how do you study for your exam? And I got laughed at, and people basically told me, well, duh, you just study. Like, what do you mean, how do you study? Like, that's a stupid question. Well, he argues the point that you can teach focus just like you can teach distractions and bad habits. I kind of saved this one for last or close to last because, again, it is a lady I look up to and I am seriously in love with her. She is #goals and my soul sister, and I love her, and her name is Mel Robbins. And if you like the way I talk and the way I just push you and no bull, well, we're twins, okay? Mel Robbins is the ish on top of the ice cream, okay? And her talk is called How to Stop Screwing Yourself Over. I mean, come on. If the talk title doesn't sell you, I don't know what does. You can see how passionate I am about this because I move my hands a lot. If you have to pick one video, to watch out of all the ones I just mentioned by now, if you don't check her out, I will seriously take offense to that and be like, yo, I'm gonna give you a thumbs down if you don't check her out, because this girl is gold. Basically, in a nutshell, she will teach you how to not be fine with not achieving your goals, and how that excuse of, I don't feel like it, not today, is not a valid excuse, because guess what? You will never feel like it. And that getting what you want is simple, but not easy. And finally, A Kinder, Gentler Philosophy of Success by Alain de Botton. Alain talks about how envy is the dominant emotion of modern society and how we are all driven by this phrase that we get asked at parties, at family gatherings, etc., etc. And that question is, what do you do? He just speaks about how career and how your job just influences and portrays you in a certain social status. With meritocracy, we believe that people that got what they got there because they deserved it, and that we are all equal, and if that person can do it, so can I. It takes out into the equation that certain people are just in different circumstances, they have different advantages than us, etc., etc. So again, a highly inspirational talk, and I highly suggest you check it out. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe to me if you like what you see, because I post videos every Thursday. Now go out there and you know what? Write in the comments down below the talks that you like from TED Talks, or if not, if you checked any of these ones out and what you took out of them and how you will implement their lessons to your life. I would really love to know. Thank you so much once again, and bye guys, keep growing.